my therapist clearly has some issues. With me, she just doesn't approve of the idea when I say that panic attacks are nothing but your heart giving a sternum a high five, just 50 times a second. What? I do find that hilarious. Look, I have various patients coming to my chamber every month with various issues, quite different from one another yet very similar at their core. But this patient, although seemed very normal to me at first, turns out to be a psychotic lunatic who keeps challenging my methods of treatment.
So basically in a revolutionary way to deny the established order and pave her own way out, right?
No, in a discreet manner to be precise. Seems unintentional, often undermined with a loud sense of humor.
Sense of humor.
That's correct. Look, I know my therapist has a wide range of visitors,
Patients.
patients of various degrees of ailments or whatever. She's destined to know better, but even I have paid visit to a number of therapists before. And I feel this therapist ain't theraping the way she should be theraping. Well, she doesn't have a clinical illness, if I can say that. Be that as it may, her problem rests with the way she tackles with all her problems. That is to say, she uses her sarcasm and humor to deal with all her problems at a rate that has made her a professional lunatic. See, I feel so much of their time is spent on finding calm out of chaos from people's life that they keep diverting and distancing from what is termed as normal. And in other words, the unintentional act of losing one's normalcy radar.
In that case, what do you suggest?
Exchange our shoes. I sit on her chair and she sits on mine. Yeah, I've heard this one before. She keeps claiming it like I have stole her degree or something at some point, and thereby preventing her from becoming a doctor herself. Why does she do that? Well, as for my degrees, you can see that wall behind that wall, and here, all of them, right?
All of these degrees are yours alone?
Why? Does my age speak otherwise? Each one for each of the neural cranial specialty that I have. Look, my patient is obviously nuts. The other day I asked her if she was comfortable and she replied, "No, come for therapy." Okay, that was obviously a misunderstanding. I thought she asked if I came for the table. Well, people do have various needs, right? I just wanted therapy. Then I remember she told me that she was afraid of elevators, and I asked her what she had been doing about that. She replied, "I'm taking steps to avoid them." Okay, that was obviously a pun, a very sick pun, I know, and I didn't laugh. It seems that she doesn't listen to all of what I say to her, so one day I couldn't resist from asking that if she had listened to a single word that I said to her so far. Well, that was quite odd of her. Nobody starts a conversation like that.
So you don't recall anything she said before that?
I don't remember hearing. Okay, once a recessive gene decided to start a genetic therapy, ask why. Because it wanted to learn how to express itself. Okay, one more. I have just started a therapy group for procrastinators and we haven't conducted our first session yet. Okay, last one. Someone asked me how many psychologists it takes to change a light bulb. The question is completely relative. It depends if the light bulb wants to change. At this point, I'm not complaining about this attitude of hers. It is true that she uses humor to cover her past trauma so that she doesn't have to deal with it anymore. But honestly, with all due respect, if it was otherwise, it would have taken years of extensive therapy to genuinely recover from it all. Now that would have been pathetic. I think my therapist leads a pathetic, sick life. I have never seen her crack a joke of genuine humor. Well, she doesn't know, but I also have a few jokes under my sleeves. One's quite favorite of mine. Many people think that psychologists aren't real scientists. They think they are all frauds.
Hey, that was good.
I know, it's original. Well, it's my last day of the therapy session today, and I think I'm gonna drop bombshells on her on the last minute so that it feels as if we are ending the session on a cliffhanger. Can I come in? Yeah, hello ma'am. Hello. Please take a seat. Guess what? I'm going to prove that my practical jokes are much more on spot than her literal puns. Well then, how are you feeling today? Oh, I'm great. Good. Then get out.